Alright guys, we're on to the next episode of Dragon Ball Super. This is episode 84, and this episode is called Son Goku the Recruiter Invites Krillin and number 18. This was a very good episode. I do really like the momentum that the show has right now. Of course, always in the back of my mind, I'm always going to be worried that they're going to fuck it up. But right now, the quality is good. But there are a number of things in this episode that I do need to talk about that are not great. So let's get to it. So the episode opens up with Goku flying over to meet up with Krillin because he wants to go ahead and invite him onto the Universal Survival, I guess, Tournament of Power. Yeah, I was about to say Universal Survival Arc team. No, the Tournament of Power team. And on his way there, Gohan catches up to him. So that was a little strange that at the end of the last episode, Goku flies off, and then at the start of this episode, Gohan catches up to him. Very weird, but whatever. We're then treated to a couple scenes, like a couple flashes of Krillin really helping out the people in his role of police officer, beating up some thugs. You see him helping some school kids cross the street, helping an old lady find where to go, you know, a la Obito. A lot of interesting little things Krillin is doing to help the people out. And Goku and Gohan arrive and ask him, you know, if they could talk to him, and Krillin agrees. So then the scene switches over to Krillin's house, same house that we saw before in that filler episode. And it's Goku, Gohan, Marin, 18, and Krillin are sitting down discussing the tournament. And Goku and Gohan, they're still keeping it hidden from people that the universe will be destroyed if they lose, which personally I do think is a mistake to hide from certain people. You know, like, I guess Vegeta, for example. I don't really understand the point in not telling Vegeta. Vegeta doesn't have, like, a big mouth. I mean, I'm not so sure if Vegeta really needs the extra motivation. I guess he does, because, you know, Vegeta, his first fight with Rose Goku Black didn't go so well. But, you know, as the motivation built up and up for him, he really, really brought his A game in that last fight and was able to basically, you know, you could say Vegeta won that last fight with Rose Goku Black before he fused with Zamasu and became Merged Zamasu. So, I guess, why not give Vegeta even more motivation? He knows he has to protect Bra now. Bra is newly born into this world. Well, tell him, oh yeah, hey, by the way, we lose and Bra dies, Vegeta. So, you might want to, I don't know, be super, super strong in this tournament. Now, it doesn't take a lot of convincing to get Krillin to agree to enter. He, you know, once he finds out, you know, no killing, ring out, no weapons, it is essentially just like the, you know, world tournaments they fought as kids, except, you know, you can't just knock someone out and they'll lose. You actually have to knock them out of the ring. So Krillin agrees, and of course Goku also wants to get 18 to join, and 18 refuses, you know, because she's not going to do it for free. And Goku's really pushing hard to get her to join. And 18, you could see, like, she's no fool. She kind of sees, like, okay, why is this all of a sudden so serious for me to join if it's only just a game? Now, 18 continues to be very, very suspicious. Goku says that each competitor that wins, they'll get 10 million zenny per person. And 18 agrees to this, but you could tell by the way the scene goes that she doesn't, I don't think she believes even that, and she knows that something is going on here. Now, just when, you know, Goku is about to shake Krillin's hand, like, all right, Krillin, you're on the team, and then, you know, Goku's gonna go try and find more people or whatever, Gohan actually says that he has a request for Krillin. So then the scene switches to, I guess, you know, in the middle of the ocean or somewhere, and they're on, like, these rocks, and Krillin and Gohan, they're going to have, like, a quick practice match here, and, you know, they want to try and simulate the rules of the tournament. So obviously, you know, if you would get knocked off the ring, you know, knocked off these rocks they're fighting on, then that would essentially be your loss. Now, you could see Gohan is ridiculously serious here. This is like, Gohan is acting like he's fighting Super Buu right now, like, and he thinks to himself, like, you know, based on the Krillin I know, he's not going to be suited for the Tournament of Power. Like, you see Gohan is like really, really serious, really agonizing, and you do see a flashback to that little image match that Gohan and Goku had with Krillin and Basil in the last episode. And Gohan says, "I want to know why Dad selected Krillin." Now, 18, Goku, and Marin, they're just seated nearby watching the fight unfold. And 18 realizes, she's like, wait, what's going on here? Gohan's eyes are way too serious just for a game. And, like, she really starts pressing Goku. And obviously, Goku's not going to be able to, to withstand this kind of pressure. And just at that moment, Krillin and Gohan are actually about to start. So, you know, Goku's kind of like, oh yeah, they're starting, by the way. Never mind. No, the universe is not going to be destroyed or anything like that. So just as Krillin and Gohan are about to begin, Krillin kind of tells Gohan to understand the type of match they're having. And he thinks to himself he's not so sure that Gohan really understands the kind of match that they're fighting. Which I guess does make sense, because Gohan has only ever been involved in these death battles outside of training. He has not really participated in one of these tournaments before. When he was going to be in the tournament, that is, of course, when all the Majin Buu shenanigans happened. So I could see Krillin's point here. Now, Gohan and Krillin, they exchange blows. And, you know, it seems kind of even. Obviously, the fight doesn't go on for very long. And Krillin goes up to do the solar flare, you know, the Teo-Ken. And it works just like normal. But then he goes even more. And it, you know, it's like a huge buff to the solar flare or something. It's like a really, really powerful light. And Gohan is completely caught off guard. And he can't even sense Krillin's energy. He can't see. And he says even though he's closing his eyes, the attack is still affecting him. And Krillin is actually able to knock Gohan out of bounds. Now, it's funny, on the sideline, 18 actually has sunglasses for her, Marin, and Goku. So 18's purse evidently has a lot of things in it. And, you know, Gohan and Krillin start talking, and Krillin says, you know, this is a new attack, the solar flare times 100. And I predicted this. I figured each one of these characters we're going to see, they're all going to have, I think, a wide array of new attacks for all of the games. You know, Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle and stuff. Listen, when they put in that new version of Krillin in the game, they need that new attack. Boom, solar flare times 100. So when Piccolo has, I don't know, the Demon Disaster Blaster attack, you know, coming up, don't be shocked here. They need to, you know, get some new stuff out for these recent Dragon Ball games, which is the real reason we're here in Dragon Ball Super. Now, Gohan is very, very serious still, and is obviously disappointed in himself that Krillin was able to beat him. But, like, Krillin, like, kind of gives Gohan, like, a little motivational talk. And, you know, it's all about teamwork in the Tournament of Power. And, like, he tells Gohan, like, with my skills and experience and your actual power, you know, we can come up with strategies. We can, you know, Gohan, you can come up with a plan. It'll all work together. And you can tell that Gohan is quite satisfied by this. And then Goku kind of interrupts and says that he wants to try his hand at fighting Krillin as well. So now we're going to get Gohan. Now we're going to get Goku versus Krillin. Now, I don't understand this bullshit at all. So the scene changes, right? Okay, they're going to fight at a new place. Goku says, let's change locations. They're fighting in a fucking city on top of Mr. Satan's building. It's called Satan Building. In the city, they're fighting. Okay, now, I don't want to, like, I really enjoyed this episode, and by this point, I do really understand Dragon Ball Super's bullshit. Like, it's always going to be here. So, like, I'm going to kind of talk about some things here. I don't hate this episode. I don't hate Dragon Ball Super, but I do think it's very important to point out how fucking dumb it is sometimes. Alright, so check this. So, Goku and Krillin are fighting in the city, okay? Now, Goku, as this fight progresses, eventually goes Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan Blue, and fires a Kamehameha while in Super Saiyan Blue, okay? Go back to episode fucking 7 of Dragon Ball, I believe, when Master Roshi first does the Kamehameha. Like, when these characters do these attacks, it's not like there's no collateral damage anywhere, or there's not, like, you know, ground-shaking explosions In the Saiyan saga, it was very important in Goku's mind to get this fight way the fuck away from people with Vegeta. That's why he traveled all the way over. Look at the Android saga. Goku, it's like, all right, androids, we need to get the fuck out of this city, because just them exchanging blows creates like earthquakes, earth-shattering, explosions and all type of bullshit. Now, I do also want to point one more thing out, because this is never not going to be fucking stupid. I called this shit out when it happened 2 years ago during the Goku and Beerus fight in the Battle of Gods saga in Dragon Ball Super. How fucking stupid it was when Goku and Beerus are fighting just as Super Saiyan God versus Beerus, and their attacks are, causing the universe to implode or be ripped apart or whatever that bullshit was. And here we are. So now, Super Saiyan God, a level below Super Saiyan Blue, was causing problems for the universe. But now Goku is fighting in a heavily populated city as Super Saiyan Blue, a level above Super Saiyan God. And there's no collateral damage whatsoever. Like, it's just so... There's no consistency whatsoever anymore. It's laughable. I do still love Dragon Ball. Again, I did really like this episode. Certain things like this, it's like, what were they thinking? They pull a lot from Dragon Ball in particular, Dragon Ball Z. The people making the show have obviously seen all the episodes, but I swear to God, it seems to me as though a lot of these guys might have seen all these episodes, but maybe not recently. I get the feeling that they're not all the way up on a lot of little details like this. There's no way Goku and Krillin could fight in fucking... I would question if Goku and Krillin fought at the start of Dragon Ball Z, how much damage they could cause just fighting on top of a building. At the very least, there's no way the building itself would not crumble. The building itself would be destroyed just by the force of Goku transforming. When Gohan went Super Saiyan 2, that caused a huge explosion, man. Like, Goku's going Super Saiyan Blue. Come on. Dragon Ball Super, please. Can we go 1 month without you doing something incredibly dumb? The answer is no, but hopefully we can get to that point. Alright, so Goku and Krillin are about to fight. Gohan tells Goku that, like, if you guys start to take it too far, I'm gonna stop you. Because obviously the Tournament of Power starts very, very soon. There's under 40 hours left at this point. So obviously they need to save all their energy and stuff. Until then, they just need to fight smart, test their abilities and stuff. And we actually do get a really cool shot here. I really enjoyed a lot of Krillin having a flashback to when he and Goku fought in the second world tournament in Dragon Ball. Actually, only a couple episodes before Krillin's first death. He kind of has, a remembrance to Goku and Krillin's fight at that time. That fight was phenomenal, by the way. Very, very good fight. And it is a nice little... I do like moments like this. And it's not like a straight flashback of Dragon Ball either. They actually reanimated a little bit of the scene here. Although they only show Kid Goku. They don't show Kid Krillin. So, it is what it is. So Goku and Krillin are about to start fighting, and it's funny, it starts raining, and 18 pulls an umbrella out of her purse and hands it to Marin, and it's like, good God, 18 has everything in the world in that purse. There's lava falling from the sky. Oh, funny enough, I have this capsule that will protect us from it. Like, 18, what are the contents of that purse? I'd love to see more. So Krillin and Goku, they start fighting, and it's a really... I would say spectacular fight. Like, it's very interesting. Krillin is shooting energy blasts. He's shooting Destructo Discs. All types of different attacks. A lot of things are going on. Now, Krillin, he has Destructo Discs going everywhere. He shoots off like 4 of them. And Goku's shooting blasts to cause them to explode. And you see like some mini explosions and stuff. And it's like, wow. Like, yeah, again, the building is not being destroyed. I'd like to point this out right now as they continue to fight. And it's interesting because Goku actually steps up to Super Saiyan, and when he does, Krillin has kind of like vanished. And, you know, Goku kind of, you know, gets real calm, finds where Krillin is, shoots a blast, and just at that moment, the little, like, spot that Goku's standing on actually collapses, and Goku jumps away and is like, what the fuck? And Krillin reveals that, you know, before when he was shooting his array of Destructo Discs and beams and stuff, he actually had shot a fourth one to cut that exact spot where Goku ended up. So Krillin was doing some planning. Like, this whole sequence was very, very good. I mean, there's even a brief moment where Krillin goes to do the Teoken and Goku goes to block against that, but then Krillin quickly, like, changes and does, like, an energy blast instead, kind of like a fake out. Because he understands that, you know, the solar flare times 100, Teoken times 100, whatever you want to call it, is like a surprise attack. Like, Goku would be ready for it, so it's not really something he can bust out. Now, Goku is incredibly impressed by what's happened, so he actually powers down to base and then steps it up to Super Saiyan Blue. So now Krillin is standing here looking at it, and he's like, yeah, so I've seen Super Saiyan Blue before, but now that I'm the opponent, I can feel the overwhelming pressure. And it's like, this, if you really break down how ridiculous this is super ridiculous. But Goku charges up a Kamehameha, and so does Krillin, and they have a fucking beam clash. Now, this is sick, okay? The fact that it's Goku versus Krillin right here, very awesome. I love that Krillin would be pushed up more into relevance, absolutely. But if you just break down a couple of things, again, more stupidity by Dragon Ball Super, I would just like to remind you guys that earlier in Dragon Ball Super, we saw Super Saiyan Rage Trunks and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta do the father-son Gallic Gun, which just barely managed to overwhelm Merge Zamasu's Holy Wrath ball attack, okay? So at that point, Vegeta appears to have been stronger than Goku, at least up until Goku would bust out the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, right? Okay, so then immediately in the next scene, like not even next scene, like 2 seconds later, Goku shoots a Kamehameha at Merge Zamasu. Merge Zamasu uses his Holy Wrath, and Goku straight overpowers it himself. Even though Goku is shown basically at this point to be weaker than Vegeta, and Vegeta, like Trunks is like, I would have to say Trunks is like equal with Super Saiyan Blue, Goku, and Vegeta. Based on all the stuff that happened, like, he's at least in that realm. So, Trunks and Vegeta combined barely managed to scrape through Merge Zamasu's blast, but Goku, who's weaker than one of the two, was able to easily overwhelm Merge Zamasu's Holy Wrath blast. Now, if you just think of that in context, and now compare to this, where now Goku and Krillin, I mean, it lasts a good 10 seconds where they have their beam struggle. Now, Goku is clearly going to overpower. There's no chance Krillin has of breaking through this. And Krillin is actually just about to be overwhelmed by the Kamehameha, and Android 18 comes and kicks Goku's hand, and the beam shoots off into the sky. But still, I mean, power scaling is so pointless now. This is the problem, is that when you don't have a proper context to how the characters compare to each other, it's difficult to ascertain the tension in each scene, because we're supposed to be nervous. Oh shit, Goku and Merge Zamasu in this beam battle. Like, if Goku gets beat here, the world is fucked, and Goku has no chance against this. Well, Goku beat him. Oh, okay. So whatever. So that takes away tension. Like, that's the point. Like, now Krillin is able to withstand a beam from Goku? Like, okay, so this means that Krillin is stronger than Super Saiyan 3 Goku in Battle of Gods, right? Because Super Saiyan 3 Goku in Battle of Gods, like, you just look at certain things. Like, he gets one flick from Beerus and he's dead. You know, but then look at how he's able to fight Beerus quite a bit as Super Saiyan God. Such a huge jump. Like, if you start scaling all these moments, like, now Krillin is like, Krillin could beat, like, Kid Buu one-on-one. It's like, what the fuck, man? Come on. You guys, you created a cool scene, but it just has so many problems with it. It's ridiculous. So Krillin falls down after 18 knocks Goku's Kamehameha away. And you see Krillin is like shaking. He's like, wow, it's like an electric shock. Because obviously, Goku's blast was so fucking overwhelming. And 18 jumps in and she's like, this is a battle royale. You're not always going to be fighting one-on-one. The match is not over. So now 18 and Krillin are going to fight Goku together. And you see Goku kind of starts to smile and then he powers down and he kind of explains that, he was taught a lot by Krillin and 18 right here. And he expresses concern like, man, it would have been really bad had I jumped into the tournament, like I was. He actually was able to learn a lot from this fight. And it is cool because Goku does confirm, he's like, Krillin, you really are my best friend. And then you see 18 and Krillin, they high five. And yeah, everything is all exciting and honky-dory. Woo, how great. Then Goku asks 18 where 17 is, because obviously we need to get our badass motherfucking Android 17 in here. And I do really like this, okay? This is a small detail I thought they were going to fuck up, but they didn't. Goku asks where 17 is, and he says, I never met him before, but I want to invite him. And this is true. Goku and 17 have never met before. So I'm glad that they didn't, kind of fuck that up. I actually heard some people were nervous about that, but they didn't mess it up. Now, 18 mentions how 17 is basically now a park ranger, which is true. After the Cell Saga, 17 does become a park ranger. But 18 doesn't really know where he is, and I guess she hasn't talked to him in a while. So, it's cool, because Goku says, like, I didn't expect him to be a wildlife lover, and 18 kind of says, like, yeah, me neither. And I got really excited for a second. I was like, oh shit, are they gonna mention Android 16? That would be cool. Like, 17 is a park ranger, like, living on 16's legacy. That would be fucking sick. But they don't really get into that. But of course, maybe once we see 17 in the next couple episodes here, that might happen. I'd be really, really hyped about that. For sure, for sure. But this is a problem because they don't know where 17 is. And it's Krillin who actually suggests, oh, well, the gods. We can go ask Dende, and Dende will be able to tell us where 17 is. And boom. So there we have the plan. So that's where the episode ends. Goku leaving to go find Android 17. I definitely like the direction the show is going in. Obviously, it's doing some really stupid things, but I mean, I'm used to it now. I'm gonna really complain about these, but it's weird. I'm kind of able to accept the show's faults while still complaining about it. Like, it doesn't ruin my enjoyment of the show, but I do need to vent about it, if that does make sense. So that's where the episode ends. Then we get a brand new ending. And the ending is actually really cool because we see a lot of different shots of the Universe 17. And we do see some interesting things. There's a focus on Bulma. We see Gohan doing a Kamehameha. It seems like Master Roshi's doing the Mafuba. We see Tien doing the Tri-Beam, Krillin doing a Destructo Disc, 18 shooting off a generic beam. But one thing that's really cool that we do see is 17 seemingly using his barrier that we saw him use against Piccolo so long in Dragon Ball Z. So that was definitely cool. Definitely like the ending. I like the song. The song is solid. So that's, very thumbs up for that. Hey, if Dragon Ball Super has done one thing right, is that a majority of the endings I have actually liked. And of course, the second opening is great. I never liked the first Dragon Ball Super opening. But the second one, good. A lot of these endings, very good as well.